My name is Gardner Mishlove, and I'm a Milwaukee SHEro. Tables Across Borders is a Milwaukee food tour collaboration highlighting the cuisines of refugee communities in the Milwaukee area. It's a collaboration between myself, Sei Chang, Amalinda, Tandem, and Triple B restaurants. It started out as the genesis of the project is that I was a volunteer in the Milwaukee area working with refugee communities, and when I would go and deliver donations to families, they would prepare food for me. So in a week of home visits, I would have visited 10 different countries and tasted, my palate would have anyway, and I would have tasted just delightful food from the most simple to the most elaborate. And I was so taken by the love that was poured into all of those dishes and the welcome that refugee communities would offer me. So I wanted to do something to assist the communities and also build awareness about refugees in the Milwaukee area. So I reached out to a friend, Sei Chang. She had a Korean food business at the time, and I told her about the idea that I wanted to do a pop-up. And she said, well, let me introduce you to my 3 friends. So she introduced me to 3 restaurant owners, Greg and Ori Leon of Amalinda, Caitlin Cullen of Tandem Restaurant, and the Reverend Christy Melby Gibbons of Triple B Restaurant. So she sent out a text message telling them that I wanted to speak to them about doing pop-ups, and within 10 minutes they all responded, yes, let's do this. So we met, and we decided that we were going to highlight different communities. I wanted to make sure that every community I was aware of in the Milwaukee area was highlighted. So at that time, actually February 25th, 2019 is when we offered our first Tables Across Borders dinner. So basically we organized these dinners with different chefs from different refugee communities, and we divided up the dinners between the 3 restaurants. We pre-sold the tickets with all of the proceeds going to the refugees. So since February 25th of 2019, we've hosted 10 dinners. We've traveled to Somalia, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Syria, Serbia. We visited the various people from Burma, also known as Myanmar, the Karen, the Burmese, and the Rohingya. And it's just been wonderful. Venezuela is the last dinner that we just hosted. So it's been wonderful because the dinners sell out. People who purchase the tickets or who attend the dinner, the patrons, get to taste the cuisines of people well, actually they get to taste cuisines that they may not have locally, and it builds awareness, positive awareness about the contributions of refugee communities in Milwaukee, and also you get to meet someone you may not have met, just as far as meeting, it's a random, people come in and sit randomly next to each other. So that's been wonderful to see. The activism in Milwaukee excites me, and also just seeing different communities come together across mission, across ethnicities, across religious backgrounds. That's wonderful to me. I think Milwaukee has a lot of potential. There's a duality. There's a lot of segregation, but there's a lot of groups that are working together to overcome a lot of the disparities and challenges here. Leadership to me is important because I feel that I've been given so many privileges in my life, and it's important for me to give back. And also, as a part of my faith, I feel that it's important for me to take initiative when I can, and to build bridges between people and to repair the world. There's a tenet of Judaism, tikkun olam, repairing the world, and that's very important to me. Oh my goodness, there's so many, from the matriarchs of my family, my mother Desiree, my grandmother Nettie, to the women that I work with every day that they've overcome so many challenges to make it where they are right now. I think about all of the women who are nameless, faceless, that we don't see, who get up every day and do what they can to better their community, to take care of themselves, to take care of their families. And especially, I see parallels between the refugee experience and also the experience of my own community, of the African American community, and what women of color have done in all different communities to make things happen.